Mini-Modelog. If you've not been here before, I do unboxings for most Games Workshop products, but this month is a Blood Bowl month where we're just doing Blood Bowl content for the entire month. It's brought to you in collaboration with Two Drunk Flings, who are my awesome compadres in Blood Bowl. And if you want to check their podcast out, there's links down below. So this week, we're going to do today an unboxing of the Nurgle Rotters for Monday. And then on Wednesday, we're going to take a look at their rules in Spike Magazine. And then on Friday, I'm doing a live episode across on my Facebook page where I'll be talking to James, Mark, Alan, Liam and Mike, so my rest of my fling buddies, all about Blood Bowl. So we're just going to have a real big natter, talk about what's going on across the pond in America, what's going on in Australia, what stuff the Flings have got coming up, as well as what tournaments they'll be attending, etc. in the future. So I'm really looking forward to that on Friday. Like I said, if you haven't checked out my Facebook page, there'll be a link down below. And if you go give it a like, you'll be able to watch the episode too. So let's get straight into the unboxing of the Nurgle Rotters though. Obviously this team is the latest team from Games Workshop. Obviously we've had the preview for Champions of Death, which I talked about last week. But we're going to get into the Nurgle Rotters. Now, I asked the other guys from Two Drunk Flings what they thought, and they thought that they were really cool models, except for the things that look like they've got pots on their heads. Now, I kind of understand the pot thing, because one of them looks very much like the Mythic Blighthauler from 40k, and it's got that same sort of red beady eye that the Blighthauler has, which I thought was really cool. Obviously, comes with 2 Pestigors, a couple of Bloaters, a couple of Rotters. I think you get 4 Bloaters, 6 Rotters and 2 Pestigors in total, as well as your transfer sheet, your turn counters, tokens, and of course Nurgle balls, basically. So let's get into the Nurgle Rotters. So let's jump in and take a look at the Nurgle Rotters. I've already removed the plastic from the box. You get 12 models inside, 4 Bloaters, 6 Rotters and 2 Pestigors, and obviously you can see all of them on the front there, as well as some of the artwork. Switch it around to the back and you've got basically which ones you've got. So you've got 2 Nurgle Pestigors there, 2 different style Bloaters, one running, one kind of standing, and then you get 3 different styles of Rotter. You also obviously get your reroll counters, your double team tokens, different themed Nurgle balls for the game, and also team transfers. Also gives you an idea of what colours you might need to paint them up in the colour scheme you see on the picture. So that's the box. Let's have a look inside. Now, as I was saying, you get 12 Citadel models in this set, as well as 12 bases, which you can see there. They're obviously not in any kind of baggie, unfortunately, in this set. You also get your instructions for putting them together, and your transfer sheet. So there's your transfer sheet. You get them in black and white transfers, and there's kind of Nurgle themed pictures as well as numbers, and of course you can put these on the basis of who is what. So that's really cool. So let's have a quick look inside the actual instruction sheet. So obviously tells you need plastic glue, clippers and a mold line remover to pop these together, and that is your main kind of instructions for your Pestigors, your Bloaters, and then your Rotters down that side. And obviously you can change 4 different type of head there for your different Rotters, and I think there's different things for your Bloaters and Pestigors as well, which is really cool. So, and then on the back you've just got an immediate team that you can use, so that's including everything in the set. Tells you how many team rerolls and fan factor you'll have, as well as obviously it costs 1 million gold for that team. So that's the instruction sheet. Let's take a look at the models themselves. Now, as usual, Games Workshop have knocked it out the park regarding how good these models look. I mean, if you take a look at the bloaters actual stomachs, they really are highly detailed. So are all the models in this set. This is the one side of the sprue. And obviously there's your turn counter and your token there. And you've got the hooves for the Pestigors there as well. Horns for the Pestigors. Different heads. Sorry, that's slightly gone out of focus there. There we go. And all the different bodies. The sprues are exactly the same. So you get 2 of exactly the same sprue, just like you did in the Dark Elf set. Let's flip that over now. And you can see all the different sort of joining points that you have. And of course the other side for the counters. And obviously these are Nurgle themed as well. I love that Nurgle ball there, which is one of the coolest ones I've seen so far. So that's basically the sprue, and you get 2 of this sprue to make your team. Let's have a look just to prove it. That's the other one. Exactly the same sprue. Let me just move that from underneath. Exactly the same sprue as you've just seen with a turn counter, etc. But they're highly detailed, really good models, really like the way they look, really looking forward to painting these. I've never actually done any kind of Nurgle themed stuff before, apart from Plague Monks for my Skaven army. So I'm really quite looking forward to painting these guys up. I'll be using the guide that's on the Warhammer TV page. I'll pop a link down for that below. I obviously got these from Element Games. They're $17.50, I believe, from Element Games. I'll pop a link down below for Element. If you haven't checked them out before, it's a great online store where you can get all your hobby needs, from paints, brushes, right the way through to teams, right the way through to a lot of different games, all for a very reasonable price. So do go check it out using my link below, which then you'll help the channel out as well. But that's everything in the set. So you get your two different sprues, your 12 bases, which are all the same size, your transfer sheet, and your instructions. Hope you enjoyed this unboxing. I'll see you on Wednesday, where we have the looking at their rules and what their rules are like and some of their star players. And then, of course, don't forget on Friday, I've got the live episode, and pop across to my Facebook and give that a like so you get a notification for it. I'll see you next time.